Hey everyone, it's Kristen from Kristen Head Turning Crochet, and I wanted to come to you today and make this earring with you guys. Isn't it gorgeous? This blue yarn is so gorgeous. Thread, or if you want to call it thread, you can call it yarn or whatever you want to call it. And you will need a crochet hook 2.75, and you're gonna need some hoops. I'm working with 4.5-inch hoops, and this, if you want to call it thread or if you want to call it yarn, this is what I'm working with, and it was purchased from Etsy, a shop in Etsy, but I think it's it's not in the US. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and find the end. Let me make sure this ain't tangled up. No, it's not tangled up. Anyway, you want to start with a slip knot. Find the end, and you want to start with a slip knot. And you want to grab the hoop, and I got these hoops from Parlay View Crochet shop on Etsy. I will leave the link to the thread and to the earrings in the comments in the description below. But you can also purchase this at hair stores. It's the clasp, has a clasp on it, and it shuts and opens, and you slide the thread, your slip knot, on the hoop. A lot of people, if you know how to crochet, this is going to be easy for you, but if you're new, it's still not hard. What you want to do is take that thread and take your needle and put it in the circle. Let me show you that again. The circle, the slip knot that you made, you want to go ahead and close it, and then you want to have the needle inside. And what you want to do is take that end of that yarn that you're not going to be working with, and you want to crochet it in. So you want to bring your crochet hook around, grab the yarn, let's make a single crochet around the hoop. So a lot of you all already know how to do that. You can skip past this and meet me when I'm finished, but you want to go ahead and make that single crochet, and you want to pull it tight and also pull that end tight, and then you just want to continue to make single crochets around the hoop. You just have to play with it and work with it, but I'm telling you, it can be done just with time and patience, because I thought I was never gonna learn this, but I learned it. And just see, you got 2 loops on your hoop, and you go through both of them, and then you wrap your yarn, wrap your crochet hook around, and put just 2 on your hook and pull through 2. And sometimes it can be difficult, but you want to make sure you slide the yarn back up here, but don't let it slip off of the place where you put your ear, but just keep going until you complete this hoop. Go all the way around, and I will come back to show you more details of how I get my crochet earrings so neat, and the hoop is not showing at all. So how I get everything so close together, it's not a secret. It's very easy. You just have to be patient and continue to crochet, but you can't let it bunch up. You have to make sure the hoop is covered. As long as your hoop is covered, and as long as you have enough, so when you start crocheting and you want to get to the second row, and it doesn't continue to move and expose the hoop, the silver part. So you want to keep going until, but I'll be back with more details about that. So now I just want you to continue to make single crochets around the hoop, and I'll be back and I'll have a count of how many I did. Everybody's going to be different. I mean, some people, just varies on how you crochet, but I'm definitely going to give you a number that you should have. So I'll be back. Just continue to crochet around the hoop. Hey y'all, so I'm back, and okay, so I have believed to be 110 stitches, single crochets on the hoop. 110. So I'm gonna show you how I get my hoops so perfect without the hoop being exposed. So of course I'm not finished. So what you want to do is put your hook down and take the hoop and just go ahead and scoot. Don't let it bunch up, but I want you to scoot, scoot it all the way up here, all the way to the other side. So just continue to, because you think that it's full, but actually it's not covered. Like once you start crocheting, turn your work inside and start crocheting in the hoop, and it's not going to be done. So just scoot this yarn all the way over, and like even though there was 100, I believe 110. Okay, so I'm back and I want to show you how you make these earrings, make the hoop not being exposed and making it neat and tight. So basically you just want to bunch these up as I just showed at the previous video. Anyway, like just continue to bunch it up. See that how it's moving? But you don't want it to be all the way, like you still want it to remain flat and not tight. So this is how it look. See, not bunched up. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I have done 160 stitches. Yes, 160 single crochets around this hook, I shall say. Okay, so please make sure you leave some room right here, because I hate for all your stitches to slip off that ear hook. Okay, so now you see how perfectly it is not bunched up, but it perfectly covers the whole hoop and nothing is exposed except for this and except for this. So this is how you perfectly make sure that your hoop will be not exposed once you start crocheting, and it will be perfectly in line. So just like I did before, you just make sure you want to leave that, because it will slip off for real and you don't want that to happen. So you just continue to push over to make sure it's not bunched up, but to make sure you get enough stitches on there. But you don't want it to be overly bunched. So I did 160, so maybe I could do like 3 more. 61, 62, 63. So I have 63 stitches on this hoop. Okay, and what you want to do is chain 1, chain 2, and chain 2, and once you chain 2, take your hook out, and you want to flip these to the inside of the hoop. That way you won't be crocheting to the outside, but you'll be crocheting on the inside of the hoop. Which therefore, this is what I'm saying, and this is where you are right here. You're going to be, this is the second row, or the second row of the pattern. All of these, okay? So after you've done that, chain 2, and you want to flip it in so that you'll be crocheting inside the hoop. Inside the hoop instead of outside the hoop. So you want to crochet inside the hoop. So this on to the pattern. And I made this pattern just you know, just trying to look for something different instead of the norm. Okay, so it's this way, but you want to make sure your hoop is back this way. You know, where you, so this is what you were doing. You were at the end right here, but you can't crochet like that, so you have to flip it. You have to flip it. Sorry, let me do that again. You on this side, right? You just finished, so you're right here, and you did your chain 2. So you want to make sure it is back towards you, like this. Make sure you just get it back towards here. And okay, excuse me. This is what you should have. So it's gonna be like this. So got your hoop and got your crochet needle in where you made that chain 2. So when you chain 2, you want to wrap your yarn around your hook and go in this. You don't want to go right here, but you want to go in that second chain from the hook, and you want to go ahead and make a double crochet. You want to make so that chain 2 counts as a double crochet, and then you want to make one more double crochet right next to where you did your first one. But that chain 2 counts as one double crochet, so now you should have 3 double crochets. I'll take that back. Take one out. So you won't just, no, you want that. No, I think, let me see. I didn't write the pattern down, but yeah, go ahead and make sure it's 3. Just go ahead and make sure it's 3. And then once you make sure it's 3, I want you to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So chain 5. Now we're going to be back right here. So where you chained that 3rd double crochet, so you want to count, and then count the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to skip 4 and go into the 5th chain and make a double crochet. So Once you make that double crochet, this is what it's looking like. So now you want to make another double crochet right next to it. Do that again. So we made that next double crochet. So now I bet you can guess what we're doing now. So I want you to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to chain 5. Then I want you to skip 5 stitches. So, and then because you're gonna make out a double crochet. So I want you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And make another double crochet. And I want you to make one more double crochet. And the next step is to, you guessed it, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And skip 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And double crochet. And crochet 2. One more double crochet. And I guess you guessed it, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with a double crochet, I grabbed some yarn from the other one. So one more double crochet. And then I want you to see these little chain spaces of 5 single crochet. So this is what it should be looking like. So chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want you to skip 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I want you to do one more double crochet beside in the next stitch. Then I want you to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more double crochet right beside it. Next stitch. And you guessed it, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna do this last one with y'all, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let y'all finish up. Then when I'm gonna come back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, the next part. Okay, so we got that. And I'm gonna come back in the next clip with a finished hoop. So if you didn't get this, you can just rewind it, put it in slow motion, whatever you need to do to get it, because it's very easy. even if you're a new crocheter. But I suggest you to go back if you don't know the crochet terms to go on YouTube and search chain crochet, single crochet and a double crochet, because that's all it consists of. So I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna come back. What's up, y'all? So I'm back. So hopefully your earring is looking like this, which it looks like. What the heck is this? And so we on the last one. So chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's do 2, count 5, but please don't let it slip off your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 right here. I got 5 on it. So go ahead and finish it double crochet and one more, and scoot it down some. Then just do a half double crochet to end it in this spot right here. I didn't even check to see if I was in focus or nothing. I just started. Hopefully I was in focus. I gotta go back to see. Let's just do a half double crochet right there to match the other side. So now I want you just chain 1. Just chain 1. Take your hoop out, and so you gotta flip it back to the bottom right here. So put your needle back in. And now we're going to the 3rd row, the 3rd sequence. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a double crochet. Am I gonna do a double crochet or I'm gonna do a single crochet? Let me see. I think I'm gonna do, let me see, single crochet. So I just want you to do I want to do one single crochet, and I want to turn the hoop back around this way. And now I just want to do these spaces right here. I just want you to do, you can skip that one and go to the next one, and just do one more single crochet in this space. Take your scissors and go ahead and clip that off. So after you clip that off, go ahead and just make a single crochet. And so here's your earring, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. So what you want to do is take your crazy glue, which this glue is freaking brand new, but it's freaking messed up. I just bought this glue and it's messed up. But anyway, it's all slimy like. If it's slimy like, it's not gonna work. But I want to take the glue and put it on this end. Let me try to cut the end off because it ain't working. So take this end, put some, let's see if it's coming out. I might need to stick a needle. No, it's coming. Just slow. And I think it's got a hole in it, but this was brand new. It's got a hole on the side. I wish I could have took it back because it's old and it don't even work no more. But put it right there. See how slimy this glue. If it's slimy, it's not gonna work. But anyway, it'll work somehow. Scoot it back down, and then this side you want to do the same. Put a little dab of glue right here. This glue so slimy, it's not. Anyway, I just bought that glue, I promise, and it ain't working right. And then this right here, you want to take some crazy glue and you want to put a dab right there. Make sure it's on there. And you want to take this. Ow. guess you can see this, kind of slip it back through here, and maybe one more, weave it in a little bit, and then what you can do is put a dab of glue right there. My glue is toe up. Don't laugh at my glue. I swear I just bought this. I went to Michael's and I used my 40% off coupon, and this darn glue is bootleg. If it's slimy like that, it ain't no good. And just wait till it hardens. See, this one is hard somewhat. You want it to be hard so that when you cut it, it pretty much will not unravel. It's not going to unravel anyway, but just want to put some glue right there just for double security. In this one too, it's not even really hard, but I don't believe it's gonna. Be sure not to cut your pattern. But here is the hoop, and I gotta finish the other one. So that with this one I did 160 and around, and I did chain 2 double crochet, chain 5, skip 5, put 3 double crochet, chain 5, skip 5, chain 5, 3 double crochet, and so forth and so on. I will leave the pattern on the screen. You should be able to look at the top and screenshot it, whatever you need to do to get your lovely, beautiful Kristen head turning crochet earrings. So this is what my pair look like. I tend to like to make these very big, like these. This is get this out the way. This is like this is probably 5.5. I believe these are 5.5. See, or it could be even a 6. So it varies between how many chains you do around, but just make sure you do the same for each hoop or it's not gonna come out right. Which you could tell that this one has more than all of them, but it's still the same concept. See, I did 160 right here, so I was just doing 150 chains around to kind of give it a little bit more space, but I was just trying to teach you how to make sure it's tight. You know what I'm saying? You can always space them out or whatever you want to do, but it's no hoop exposed. No hoop exposed in these. These are my favorite ones. I said go big or go home. These are my favorite. And be on the lookout for more videos, but in the meantime, follow me at Kristen Head Turning Crochet on Facebook, and I'll have all the links in the description, and of where I got my yarn and where I bought my hoops from. Shout out to Parlez-Vous Crochet, and there you go. Y'all ladies have fun with this pattern. Be sure to tag me because I want to see y'all in these hoops, and shout me out or whatever the case is. If you don't shout me out, if you do, you know, show some love. Either way it go. Follow me on my social medias, links in the description, and thank you guys, and have a good rest of your morning, day, night. Peace out, love and happiness.